Hello, hello, hello. Bahak here with another live arena video. Alright, let's check our soul merchant. What do we got here? Turvold, Samar, Crypt King Grawl, and Tatura. No thank you. What else is new? Got this fusion that we're chugging away at. Nothing too exciting. Oh, I guess I need to do some gear enhancing. Oh, I'll have to make that happen soon. But yeah. Did a big reinstall of Windows on my computer. Hopefully everything's working, but let me know if the audio's off or something funky's going on. But yeah, go ahead and jump into this. Player 10306. I actually have this player in my spreadsheet, but I don't have any champions associated with them. I don't know if they dodged me or what. Or I accidentally erased it. Sometimes that happens. See if they're going to do the same thing. Nope. We've got a Lazarius and a Duchess. Okay, I can play with that. Alright, let's see. Come on. Interesting blessing choice. Got Lightning Cage on the Lazarius and Intimidating Presence on the Duchess. Okay. Do we want to go Carnage? Sure, I think I want to go Siegfried. Probably have to ban the Torment. Oh, we got Calvalax. Never mind. We're gonna get so frozen. Honestly, it's fine though. We've got Marius and Siegfried who will be protected. They actually, let's do that so that we don't end up getting frozen like crazy. Oh, fucking Siroth. Damn it. Yeah, we're gonna have a really hard time doing anything against the Volcanos now. Just gonna get frozen constantly, and I don't have any, like, future protection. I guess I can poly this. Can't even do that. Bummer. I should have assumed the Duchess would have Siroth. She was just so low on health, I was like, it's probably better to go for her than anyone else, but I could have gone for the Lazarius. I don't know this player. Let's see if they need to make it into the spreadsheet. I'm not too scared of Crixia and Marius right now. mean, we could go Volcanos. No, it's not worth it. I'm going to win the speed race 100%. Let's go Siegfried. Thinking I'd probably ban the Crixia. Interesting. We'll go here. I'm trying to think if I need to do anything funky. There's no polymorph. Okay. Nice. Siegfried whacked that Gizmac for almost 500k. That's crazy. Dodge, all right. UFFUF. Let's throw Armand's another player we don't know. Okay, we'll go Marius. We got a Nell and a Ulva. I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna ban the Nell anyway, but yeah, I figured he'd ban the Marichka. It's fine. Okay. So we had Nell, Wukong, Gallius, and Stoneskin. Then we had Mikage and Ulva. Onyx Cube. Empress, Lazarius, Armon's Freya, Necrit, and the Freyas and Stoneskin immunity. Okay. Oh, why did I not pick the Empress first? Whoops. Oh well. think I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna go Meso Sulfurion. In case he goes Necrit here. Yame. Okay, that's fine. We'll ban her. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. How do we want to play this? I think I want to go here. I could poly and swap the... No, I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, there is poly. I think we do this. Yeah, okay, beautiful. Nice. Okay. Let's make sure we add the Neve in there. Jinxic. Another player I don't know. Thing with Marius, that's fine. Yikes. Okay. God, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go Carnage. Got a Marius, Odin, Galathier, Arbias, Shuzen. So normally I'd feel pretty good about this, but with the new relic in the game, it's no guarantee where I'll actually be able to win any speed races, so we'll see. Although the fact that we have Kaja is nice. Okay. A ton of polymorphs, so we won't do that. Let's just come over here. I'm just gonna nuke because I don't think the Odin passive would proc, but better safe than sorry. I'm almost certain it wouldn't, but I think it takes, is it 9 turns or 7 turns? Shoot. My phone. Don't have it. So left it somewhere. All right, we're gonna have to do this blind. Got a Marius. It's fine. Galathier Commodus. I'm gonna go Siegfried. Oh, shit. +4. Throw Calvalex. The problem is we don't really have a good way to deal with the Siegfried. Or not the Siegfried, sorry, the Commodus. Hopefully Calvalex kills all his other shit. And then we can use Siegfried to revive. What the hell? He's got a high-res Arbiter? That's such a wacky-ass fucking build. That's such a wacky build. I mean, you can't kill Siegfried, so... Oh, and he weak hit the, weak hit the... Empress. Got the swap, or we got the enfeeble, which sucks ass. Might be okay. Thank God for Siegfried. I guess it was +4 Arbiter, so kind of makes sense. You get a lot of resistance passively just for the empowerment. Like my Kaja is like 400 something resistance, even though I think I have like 1 resistance ascension on her or something like that, but that's pretty much it. Definitely wish I had my translator so I could put that player in the spreadsheet, but we'll manage. Leaning towards banning the Galathier. Might ban Kaja. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. See how this goes. Oh, it's a Stone Skin Sippy. What? Why would you run everyone in Stone Skin and then go for a go first ban? I'm so confused. Maybe, I mean, potentially to try and get the Enfeeble, but my team is not very susceptible to Enfeeble. I guess if he enfeebled the Armons and then the Armons polys the Siffy and the Allah or the Lamasu can turn meter boost his nukers in front. It's a possibility. You need to be pretty quick though, because Sulfuron does a huge amount of turn meter control. Strike Hammer. Oh, I guess I could have looked this player up. I'm doubting they're in the spreadsheet. Nope. Okay. Yizmak. All right. trying to think about like what champions I could start using more of, just to mix things up a little bit. Tormund's a possibility. I liked that strategy we lost to at the beginning with the Tormund and the Volcanos, although it's particularly valuable against a team that has a Sulfurion on it, because then all the burns will give turn meter boost. But it still could have been interesting to try. The problem is Blessing create what the the problem is blessings and gear, like having enough gear to build them properly, especially since the style of teams I run requires my nukers to be pretty quick. Like they'll have to be 320 plus speed. It's hard to get enough gear to make that happen. And like, yeah, there's been stat inflation in the game, but it's like targeted stat inflation. That's one of the things, actually. I think Ash was kind of talking about this in his video. That's like a big problem in the game right now, is like you have to like heavily focus on like one or two champions. I mean, he was talking about it in the context of like RNG, where you like get a new champion and you can't really use it because you don't have the blessings and you don't have, you know, all the other little things, the relics and all that kind of stuff. It's like you have to focus so much on certain things that you really can't play with like a bunch of different stuff, because it's like I only have so many good relics I can use, and it costs an insane amount to level them up. So even if I had the relics, I wouldn't have the materials to actually, you know, get a high version of them. I don't have the blessings. Gear now with like Faction Wars glyphs, it's like, okay, my best gear is going to get my best glyphs, but that means the gap between the champions in my best gear and all my other champions, it's even wider. And yeah, so it kind of makes it really hard not to just like go all in on a certain set of champions and just use them all the time, which is kind of shitty, actually. It'd be nice if there was a lot more variety, of not just like who's actually useful, but can I actually play them? Even if I get a good champion, can I actually use it? Like my Alaz, like would I like to use Alaz more if possible? Sure, but I don't have a blessing on him, so I can't really get him to have enough damage to perform at the level I need him to. And because he doesn't have a blessing, I need to go move all my gear onto other champions that can do a better job, like my Stultus or even my Gallius, although Gallius doesn't have a blessing either, but I think he's better. So he just doesn't get used. It's kind of lame. It'd be fun to use more stuff, but it's just really hard to pull off. Maybe I should have gone Siegfried in this fight, actually, against this. Oh yeah, especially when they have Siegfried. Let's see. How do I want to play this? I think I want to go Fabian. I really need to lock this Noel, or I'm gonna just get frozen. Okay. Well, I can play around that, I think. We'll see how this goes. Ideally, I could live in a world where I can Well, let's see. What could we do? I think we go for a poly on the Marius. Oops, should have feared. Okay, we can get that. How do we not just get frozen and lose to the Marius? Oh, you know what? I made a huge mistake. Oh, that was so dumb. I needed to swap the Empress into Form 2 so that he would protect me from the Marius nuke. What the fuck? I have no idea what just happened there. Get me the block revive though, so that'll make my life easier. Oh, did she removed the sheep, right? Noelle can do that, yeah? Move it. If the target ally is not under sheep, removes all debuffs, and instead her ally is not under sheep, heals them by 50%. Also heals allies 60% surplus heal. Oh yeah, that was a huge mistake on his part to cleanse the sheep, because the sheep was gonna run out anyway. I guess if he I guess if he cleansed the sheep and the Marius went first before the Empress, it would have been okay. Kind of, although I would have, yeah, well, no, that would have worked. Yeah, that must have been what they were hoping for. It's fair. It's fair. It's just ridiculous how incredibly punishing having your sheep be 150 speed is. Because, like, think about that. My Empress took 2 turns before their Marius got 1. And it's not like he got crazy turn meter boosting. He got a 20% turn meter boost and went twice before the Marius, because the Marius got polymorphed right at the beginning and just sat there at 150 speed. That's, like, actually nuts. To be fair, I could have done way better in this fight if I had just swapped the Empress to Form 2 and then just had him sit there until the Marius popped out, and then the Marius nuked itself to the Empress, then we would have been okay. But yeah. All right. Well, that's it for today. How did we do? That's Classic Arena. 9 out of 10. Not too bad. Who do we want to give MVP? Mezomel? I actually use Mezomel quite a bit. When was the last time I gave Mezomel MVP? I say quite a bit. I used her twice. She did good work. She's a great counter to Arnorn. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll talk about Mezomel as the Arnorn counter. She is actually really, really good as an Arnorn counter. She'll just one-shot him right through his passive because she hits twice and he's squishy. So, like, the first hit will easily activate his passive, give him the stone skin, but the second hit will just kill him. So it's very nice. Very, very nice. Don't want to use Arnorn against Mezzo. Let's go over her build. So she's in, well, these are her stats. Just under 8,000 attack, 305 crit damage, 278 speed, 70% crit rate because she self-buffs crit rate, and I mostly care about her opener and use her in go first stuff. I do have her in Stone Skin Lethal, though. The Relic, I put my Essence Quencher on her. I used to have her in Cat's Gaze, but I wanted to move it onto Siegfried and Carnage, so she is one of the champions that lost the Cat's Gaze. Essence Quencher increases her damage by 20% of the target's turn meter. Honestly, that's pretty good against a lot of these champions, because when you're running a Go First team, the way the turn meter fill works is they're like going to be over 100% turn meter when you take your turn, right? That's just how the math behind like the tick rate actually works, because of how much stat inflation has been in the game. Like, you can generate 30-40%. I mean, not the nukers, but like my Kaja is going to generate like 30 to 40% turn meter from a single tick, which means if you have 4 champions usually she's the last my turn order going before her, I can almost guarantee you like every champion on the enemy team is going to be more than 100% turn meter. So that's a pretty nice damage boost. I guess it's like 14% because it's capped, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately, I don't know. It doesn't seem like that overpowered. But anyway, 14% extra damage, crit damage, attack are both stats we like on Mezomel. Masteries, I run Lightning Cage now, in case I ever want to use her and go second teams, can help protect her Stone Skin. She's kind of so squishy that in the current meta, people can just kill her through Stone Skin. Like, not that difficult, or without that much trouble. Like, Hegemons, even. These 6-star Stone Cleaver Hegemons will one-shot Mezomel straight through Stone Skin, which is really annoying, but... yeah, still, there's not anything else in this slot that would really make much of a difference. So, you know, I used to have her in Heavencast. Is that the one where you get more damage based on the number of buffs? But I don't know. I still think Lightning Cage is slightly better. Masteries. I always say this every time I look at these. I need to change them because I don't really care about her fear that much. But I originally took the accuracy masteries to get the fear, and then just sort of generic nuker masteries with the Home Smasher. Yeah, I don't know. I have her in this mastery as well. I should probably take Cycle of Violence instead. I don't know. But yeah, that's the Mezomel build. All right, that's it. I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.